Hey y'all, hey, Erica with Time to Shrink. I am going to be doing an egg fast this week. I have not done one in forever, and sometimes I just think it's a good thing to shake up your body, and I've had some success with egg fasts in the past. Some of them I have not had a lot of success with, but I'm gonna record the journey. My YouTube bestie Dory is gonna do it with me, so we're gonna do a collaboration. Y'all, when you're done with this video, go check out her journey. She's gonna do her entire egg fast as well. We just motivate and inspire each other. We hold each other accountable. We vent, just all of that stuff. She is the sweetest, most loving, most knowledgeable girl out there. She does keto also off and on. She does it a little bit differently than I do, but she had weight loss surgery and she has been so successful. It's been years now and she has maintained her weight loss. She's actually even lost more in the last few months and she is just killing it over there. I look to her for advice and questions and motivation and encouragement and all kinds of things, and she is always there for me. So y'all go check out her channel when you're done watching this video, because she is somebody that you're going to want to follow. She just has so much knowledge and is so willing to share it with anybody. All right, let's jump into it, y'all. We're going to do a 3-day egg fast. Let's go. All right, y'all, let's talk egg fast rules. Some people do it this way, some people do it this way. There are lots of things out there. You just need to do what works for you, what rules you feel like you can follow. I've been actively maintaining my weight since probably early November, up and down within a few 3-pound range. And the truth is, y'all, I am so happy where I am that I've been happy with maintenance. I've been allowing some things that I didn't allow when I was in weight loss mode, and just kind of living and enjoying being where I am and being thrilled that I'm maintaining so easily. But that being said, I do have another 20 pounds or so that I would like to let go of, so I decided to kind of kick that off with an egg fast. So my rules are 6 eggs plus, with each egg, a tablespoon of fat, healthy fat, up to 4 ounces of cheese. You can have caffeine, you can have teas, coffee, water, any kind of clear liquid, sparkling water, all of that is fine. Try not to sweeten things very much. I don't allow but 1 time per day of an artificial sweetener. I don't count stevia though. Stevia is a natural sweetener and I do use that in my coffee. So I do allow stevia. I still usually just have that once a day, but I try throughout my egg meals of the day to only let one of them have artificial sweeteners. My rule is eat when you're hungry, don't eat when you're not on this egg fast. So do what works for you. All right, I thought we would also chat about different options of things that you can eat on an egg fast. Y'all, I Breathe I'm Hungry has a whole egg fast scenario, like a whole menu plan. It is phenomenal. If you're gonna do an egg fast, or you're not, but you just like eggs, go check it out. I Breathe I'm Hungry is amazing. One of the things she makes that I'm gonna make this week is snickerdoodle crepes. They turned out phenomenally. It was a hot mess. Y'all are gonna laugh at me because I screwed them up, but taste-wise, they were so good. You can make just scrambled eggs, you can make hard-boiled eggs, you can do deviled eggs, you can do fried hard-boiled eggs, which is one of my personal favorites. Basically what I do is take the hard-boiled egg or the deviled egg, dip it in some Parmesan cheese, and then put it face down on a hot pan and let the Parmesan crisp up. Oh my gosh, that's good. You can have egg custards. There's even an egg fast shake that has actual eggs in it. I may try that one today. I so far have been chickening out on that one, but I want to try it. You can do egg loaf. You can do egg noodles and do like an Alfredo sauce over it. And that is so good. I've made that on an egg fast. You can make chaffles. If you haven't done chaffles, I don't know where you are if you're keto, but chaffles with a little mini dash maker, it's just egg and cheese. I put a little bit of cheese down first to crisp up, and then you mix egg and cheese well together. You pour that on and then you shut it. After about a minute, you open it, put some more cheese on top and shut it. That's how you get crispy cheese on both sides. That's a phenomenal thing to eat. You could make different variations of that with different seasonings. I definitely allow seasonings on my egg fast. For me, like hot sauce or seasonings can be used sparingly. Definitely salt and pepper. Y'all, salt stuff on this. What else? I should have had a list in front of me. trying to think what different things I've made over the different egg fast times. That's all I can think of right now, y'all, but I will throw up some stuff at the very end too. At the very end of this, I will do a little slideshow of all of the different egg fast ideas that I've come up with from searching Pinterest and searching Instagram. I saved things to a little file, and I'm gonna share all that with you, and I will share all the links down below too. So let's jump into my personal egg fast. We're gonna go for 3 days, doing it with my girl Dory. We're keeping each other accountable, but at the end, there will be all kinds of ideas, y'all. Good morning, y'all. It is day 1 of this egg fast. I'm gonna start my day off with a cup of coffee. 2 tablespoons of whipping cream, a pinch of salt, some stevia drops, vanilla, and a little bit of iodine. My new Starbucks cup, y'all. How cute is this Valentine's Day cup? This morning my ketones are 0.3, blood sugar 91. This was after a 3-day carb fest, so I'm shocked that I'm registering at all, but this is our starting point. And let me show you what my scale measured. So for checking my weight, I've been using this Arrows app. So I started this challenge at 173.6 pounds. I am making an egg chalupa for my first meal of the day, y'all. So I have 2 pieces of this sharp aged cheddar, so tasty. And I'm gonna break 2 eggs over it. After I plop these in there, I always cover it and then turn it down to low. That way I can get the egg whites to set and still have a little bit of a runny yolk. I personally like a runny yolk. If you wanted, when you first put these in, you could just scramble them up just a little bit with a fork if you prefer them that way. I did want to say that I did pour about a tablespoon of avocado oil over the top of this to use as my fat, because I did use the cheese also, but I did add a little bit of avocado oil just to bump up the fat in this. I'm trying to go very fatty this morning because, like I said, I've been on a 3-day carb fest and I want to feel full. It is about 11 o'clock and I am filling up this 32-ounce water, and I'm gonna have a Zip Fizz. I am allowing myself 1 to 2 Zip Fizz a day because I really need Zip Fizz for my health, for my electrolytes, so that I don't get dizzy and pass out. Long story, but I'm allowing this. And of course, you have to be drinking right while mommy's talking, huh? Were you so thirsty? I'm gonna melt 1 tablespoon of butter. I'm gonna do 2 eggs, 1 ounce of cheese. This is my favorite coastal aged cheese. I'm trying to use the best ingredients possible. So I'm gonna use my pasture raised eggs. I've got some organic butter. We're gonna melt our butter, and then we are gonna just make some cheesy scrambled eggs. Basically, I just baby it and let it go really, really low and slow. You get the creamiest, fluffiest eggs that way. Perfect scrambled eggs. I am going to make egg and cheese snickerdoodle crepes. So we've got cream cheese, we've got some sweetener, we've got some eggs. So a total of 6 eggs. There's already 1 in here, and 5 ounces of cream cheese. And then they said 1/3 of a cup of sweetener. I think I'm gonna do about like a heaping 1/4. So we're just gonna use a blender and get this all blended up. Oops, I just realized that you weren't supposed to put as much of the sweetener in the crepes. The sweetener is supposed to be for the filling. So our crepes are gonna be extra sweet. I've got this all done, all blended. I'm gonna add some cinnamon and some vanilla. And I've got my pan over here heating up, and we're gonna make some crepes, y'all. These are from I Breathe I'm Hungry, y'all. It said to cook on one side for 2 minutes and then flip. I'm not exactly sure how to flip it, but it looks like it's sliding really, really well. So, let's see. Avoid your biting. Oh, okay. That was a disaster. Crepe 1, not a success. Okay, y'all, I totally do not have this technique down. I cannot do it. This is mine, like, this was the best one. It's like half of one, and I folded it over. And these I've just kind of folded over. I've been eating as I go. They taste phenomenal. I don't know why you would need to put butter and stuff inside them. I think they're fine just like this. I'm not going to add anything to them. And I've eaten like 3 of these, so I'm done for now, probably. I cannot figure out how you flip this without breaking it all up. How do I do this, y'all? Y'all, this is the Hot Mess Express. Look, I dumped all of that down there. So we're trying the 2-pan method. This was the 2-pan method. It rolled, but it is so thin and friable. Maybe I'm supposed to be making them thicker. Am I supposed to be making them thicker? I don't know. All right, y'all. Ah, I flipped it and it's still, well, oh, there we go. It's kind of one piece. Oh my gosh, y'all. All right, y'all. This last one came out perfectly. So my 2-pan method ended up working out. It's a graduation. Hot Mess Express, better, better, perfect. I can see how if we were not doing an egg fast, you could spread like jelly or ricotta cheese or like lots of different things. You probably could do the ricotta cheese anyways. You could do ricotta cheese. Oh, that would be good, y'all. Ricotta cheese mixed with a little bit of vanilla and cinnamon and sugar. Not real sugar, but you know what I mean. That would be good on the inside of one of these. Hey y'all, day 2 of the egg fast. I'm having a cup of coffee with 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, and I put some iodine in it, and I put some stevia in it, and a little bit of salt. I always put a pinch of salt to take the bitterness away. That's my little trick. So, gonna have this and get going on day number 2 of the egg fast. I stepped on the scale this morning. I was 171.4, so down a little bit. And let me show you my ketones and my blood sugar this morning. I was thinking they would be a little better. Okay, there's my blood sugar this morning, 96, and my ketones were only 0.4. I thought they would be a little better today, frankly. I really did. So we shall see what they are tomorrow. I only ever check my ketones first thing in the morning. One, the ketone strips are really expensive, and you're usually going to be your lowest in the morning. So if I am in a therapeutic ketone level in the morning, I know that I'm actually really in ketosis. It's always the lowest in the morning. It just is. So if that frustrates you, don't take it in the morning. But I like to know that whatever my lowest number is still in ketosis. So when I check it, I always check it first thing, like immediately when I get up. Same with blood sugar. I like to know what the fasting blood sugar is before I have had anything to eat for the day. So my fasting blood sugar was a little high, and I'm not surprised because I'm coming off a Carb Fest. I had like a 3-day Carb Fest binge on purpose. I chose to eat whatever I wanted on my trip to Jacksonville that we just came back from, and I'm fine with that. I expected to be completely kicked out of ketosis, and I was, but I'm still registering ketones. Yesterday it was like 0.3, today it's 0.4, which is not really in nutritional ketosis yet, but it's registering that I'm producing ketones. And I really think that's because I have been doing keto for going on 2 years, and so my body is just really fat adapted. So even when I go off, it is usually really easy for me to get back to producing ketones if I ever quit, if that makes any sense. It's 10 o'clock and I am gonna make scrambled cheesy eggs. I have 2 ounces of cheese, a 1/4 a cup of heavy cream, and I'm cooking not just for me, but for my son. So I am gonna make probably 5 eggs, and I'll probably eat 2 of them, and then he can have the rest. Breakfast is served. The perfect scrambled egg. I'm gonna do a little bit of food prep. I'm gonna make a bunch of hard-boiled eggs real quick using my Instant Pot. I do the 5-5-5 method. I talk about that all the time on my meal prep. Eggs in the ice bath. The ice is all melted, but they're all completely cooled. So I'm gonna peel these, and I have no idea what I'm doing with them yet. I don't really have like a menu planned at all. I'm just kind of eating what I feel like. So I'm gonna peel these, but I don't know how I'm gonna eat them yet. We shall see, y'all. I'm gonna make some deviled eggs. So we've got our eggs here, we've got our yolks, and I'm just gonna use some mayonnaise, a little bit of red wine vinegar, some mustard, and then some dill weed, salt, and pepper. All right, y'all, I'm gonna use my Chosen Foods mayo instead of my Duke's. Duke's is definitely my favorite, but I wanna try and be as anti-inflammatory as possible with this egg fast, and this Duke's does have soybean oil in it. So we're gonna set that to the side and go just with this. All right, y'all, I ended up adding just like a few drops of this Sweet Leaf stevia drops. When I'm not able to use dill pickles, like I usually use dill pickle relish. So to mimic the dill pickle relish, what I do is a little bit of red wine vinegar, a little bit of stevia. So what I do is I put a Ziploc inside of like a glass Pyrex and open it up so that I can then scrape out everything into this. That's the easiest way to do it. So there we are, dill deviled eggs. Super easy dinner for the family. I pulled marinated pork chops out of the freezer. My son grilled them, and this is what they're having for dinner. And then I have leftovers of what I made last night. So there are my 2 crepes that are left, and I am gonna have that for dinner. Good morning of day 3, y'all. Day 3 of the fat fast. Day 1 and 2 went really, really well. So hey sweet girl. Day 3, I've got coffee making behind me. I'm gonna start on my coffee. It is about 9 o'clock. And I think I'm gonna push my eating window a little bit off a little bit later, because yesterday I did that and it seemed to work better than day 1. With day 1 by evening, I was really, really hungry, but I had really had enough calories, which, you know, I was just transitioning from having a few days of carbs to non-carbs, so I fully expected to be kind of hungry on day 1. But yesterday I pushed it back and things went a little bit easier. I'm coming, baby girl. Sweet Hazel wants to go outside, y'all. So anyways, for today, I think I am going to work on just kind of having some coffee, having my Zip Fizz, having my fluids, and just pushing off my meals until a little bit later in the day. I think that's the plan. We shall see. I also haven't decided if I am going to go past 3 days or if I'm gonna stop it at 3 days. So before I drink my coffee, let's go check my weight and my ketones and all of that stuff. So for checking my weight, I've been using this Arrows app. Yesterday I stepped on the scale and forgot to have my phone near me, so I didn't check. So I started this challenge at 173.6 pounds. So let's step on the scale today, day 3, and see where we are. I do really enjoy this scale. I love that it's Bluetooth, but you have to have your phone turned on and open for that to work, which is a little frustrating, but you know, first world problems, that's really not that big of a deal. Okay, 170.6. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. And it takes a minute for this to switch. There we go, 170.6. It shows you all these other cool numbers too, like your body fat, your BMI, your visceral fat, your body water percent, and your skeletal muscle percent. I'm not sure how super accurate this is or not. I think it's pretty close though. Ketones 0.8. Blood sugar 89, so both are better for fasting today. For lunch today, y'all, I'm just gonna make an egg chalupa. I have some shredded aged cheddar. I'm gonna let that crisp up a little bit, and then I'm gonna plop 2 eggs. I'm gonna do them sunny side up. I added some of this French herb sea salt. It's an herb de Provence sea salt. I love, love, love this stuff on anything and everything. And also remember on your egg fast, make sure you're getting your electrolytes, y'all. Plenty of salt, good quality salt. I'm gonna prop that right on my plate, y'all. And then this is Yum Yum sauce. It's a mayonnaise based sauce. It's in my cookbook, which is always linked below. But you can use up to a tablespoon of fat per egg, right? So I used about half a tablespoon of butter to brown this in, and then obviously I've got the cheese. But I'm gonna take a nice dollop of this Yum Yum sauce and just drizzle. This stuff is good on everything. Bon appetit. All right, y'all, I ate about half of it. I am just not hungry. I thought I was hungry, and this sounded like so good and it was delicious, but that's one of the things that happens when I do an egg fast. Usually by the 3rd day, I am just not hungry, like get full so fast. And it's not that I don't like the eggs, because I'm still enjoying the eggs, and this Yum Yum sauce is so good. But by the 3rd day, I'm just so full, y'all. Does that happen to y'all on an egg fast? Like, that's the main reason I've never gone on to 5 days, because truthfully, I have a huge list of things I want to try. And usually when I do an egg fast, I experiment. But this time, I've really only made that one, the crepes, and then I've just been eating things that I standardly make. It is 1:30, and I'm gonna have the last of these 2 crepes that I made yesterday. Was that yesterday or the day before? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna have the last of these 2 crepes. Okay, y'all, it is about, I think it's about 5 o'clock, and I'm gonna have the last 4 deviled eggs. I have not eaten all of these. I do have a family, but I'm gonna eat the last 4 right now, and I may or may not eat something later. We shall see. Good morning. It is day 4. The egg fast is officially over, y'all. I have a really great weigh-in, really good ketones. I'm really happy with where I ended up. Let me share that with you here, and then I'm gonna have a cup of coffee, and then we'll sit and chat about how this egg fast went and like any kind of thoughts I have. Blood sugar 89. Ketones 1.3. Yay! Let me show you my weight. Okay, y'all, my weight this morning was 168.6. That's down exactly 5 pounds for this fast. I'm really happy with that, 5 pounds. And then there's the rest of the numbers in case anybody was interested. Hey y'all, future Erica, I lost my outro to this video. I don't know where it went, but I just wanted to say, this is a few days later and I had maintained the loss of the 5 pounds. It's just gone. Yay, yay, yay. I'm super excited about that. I feel like I kept this egg fast much more simple than my previous ones. Usually I do a lot more experimenting with different recipes because number 1, I just really enjoy that. And number 2, when I'm filming them, I like to show y'all different ideas, but I wasn't feeling my best these days. More mentally than physically, but kind of both. And so I kind of just stuck to super simple and it worked out. This is my best results I've ever had on an egg fast. And truthfully, y'all, I think I could have done a few more days. And I think I'm probably gonna do another one of these in the future. I really, really enjoyed it. It was good to do it with a friend and have accountability, but I really enjoyed it. I'm happy with the results. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Totally go check out Dory. Bye y'all. Have a super blessed day.